When I was growing up, I actually created my own prayer corner. So what I did was I took a couple of crates. I think we'd gone to the grocery store. We had found some crates that had been used for vegetables, and I took these crates home and I kind of built my own little kneeler. And I took this Afghan blanket that I had. I remember it was red, white, and blue. I think my aunt had made it for when I was a baby, and I kind of draped that over the crates. And then there was a picture of the Blessed Virgin, or not a picture, a painting, an image of the Blessed Virgin that I put on the wall, and as well a crucifix. And that for me really was a place of refuge as, well, still a pretty small child. And it was a place where I think that I did a lot to learn how to pray. I think that was something that was very helpful for me growing up. And precisely the theme that I want to talk about today is how prayer helps us all kind of find our meaning in life, find our true vocation. And I think that this habit of prayer is something we can learn already as small children. And one of the first things, and speaking to parents especially, and the way that they're helping their children learn to pray, I think it's very valuable to think about a discerning heart, right? Now, discernment is a word that sounds a lot more complicated, and so we might think, for children, this is something that they're not going to be able to understand, but I would have to disagree, because I think that, in the very relationship that a child has with his parents, he's able to learn a lot about what it means to discern, because even just his parents, the way that they respond to him, the way that they answer his questions, the way they kind of form and guide him, that's all teaching him how to listen to what God wants for him, right? And then something else that's very special is really building up a habit of prayer. For me, on my own, I kind of built that little prayer corner. It was something that was important for me, but I think as well, as something you see so often, parents that pray with their children. And I really see a huge value there. And I think it's something that gives so much. And even something as simple as every night sitting together or maybe having the children kneel down by their bed and having them speak to God. Maybe having some prayers where the parents are leading, but then also allowing the child to himself talk. And that allows him to really build up his own habit of prayer. And sometimes we can kind of suspect, well, he doesn't really know what he's doing, but then we can look at ourselves and realize that we don't either, right? But in the end, it's a relationship with Christ, and that's what's most important. And kind of the third aspect that I'd like to draw out here, and something that I think is that the parents can really help their children, is building up an awareness that God has a plan for them in life. God wants something special for each one of us. And it is something great for children, because children, they're amazed. You look at a child and he sees a bird and it's just like, wow, that's something amazing. Or he sees a caterpillar, or even he sees new colors, and everything's amazing. Everything's new. Well, the biggest thing that we can ever discover is that God wants to have a personal relationship with us. And so that's something that parents can give as well. So in that kind of daily prayer time, help them grow in that awareness. Now, personally, I had my prayer corner. I don't think that everybody has to do that, but somehow be integrating kind of that sense of, seeing what does God want for me? What does God not want for me? How do I build up my habits of prayer? And then finally, am I looking for what God wants for me in my life? These are 3 little mini habits that can really help to build up that spirit of prayer and help us in the end to be happier. Hope you have a great week. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and give us a like. God bless.